Hi, beautiful. I'm Cassidy. I'm so happy that you're here taking time to stretch with me. Stretching is so good for the body. It helps improve your range of motion. It relieves your aches and pains. It revitalizes your energy, decompresses you, and de-stresses you. Oh, that sounds good, doesn't it? In my 20 plus years of teaching Pilates, these are some of my favorite standing stretches for the legs. This is ideal for beginners. Let's get to it. You're gonna start in a relaxed standing position, and you're gonna bring one foot up toward your booty, holding onto the foot, bringing your knees together, and then lifting in the abs and trying to push forward through the hips a little bit so you feel that stretch going down the front of your thigh, really stretching out your quad. If keeping your balance is too stressful, you can use a tool to help you stabilize. Something like this. And now you can focus more on the stretch than trying to balance, and that's absolutely fine. It's the stretch that's important here, right? In the stretch, you want to try to stay as upright as possible. Be careful of tilting forward. You'll definitely lose some of the stretch. You want to see if you can hold the stretch for 15 to 30 seconds, whatever feels right and safe for you. All right, let's do the other side. All right, bringing that foot up, finding that your knees are together, opening up the hip, pushing forward through the hips a little bit, lifting in the abs. You're gonna feel that stretch down the front of the thigh. That's good. Trying to stay nice and upright in the body. Breathing. Really anchor down into your standing leg foot. Soften your knee so you're not locking out your knee joint. Gently trying to pull your heel closer to your booty. It should feel like a good stretch. And that's it. Excellent. Nicely done. Next, we're going to go into a standing hamstring stretch. So you're going to bring one leg out in front of you, toes up to the ceiling. You're going to bend the standing leg, lean forward a little bit, and you're going to feel that stretch all along the back line of the straight leg. With this side view, you may be able to see the hinge that I'm talking about from the pelvis. You do want to keep your spine nice and long. Be careful of bending forward. This way you'll definitely lose the stretch if you do that. So you really want to maintain that length of the spine. Really trying to open up the back of your hips, spreading your cheekbones, and checking to see that the standing leg knee is going over the middle toes for good alignment of the foot, knee, and hip. You can rest your hands on your thigh if you want. And if you want some help with balance, you can use a chair. That's absolutely fine. It'll look like this. This way you can focus more on the stretch, which is great. That's why you're here, right? You want to try to hold the stretch for 15 to 30 seconds. And when you're ready, you can switch sides. Starting in a relaxed standing position, extending the other leg out, bending the knee, reaching your toes up to the ceiling, feeling that stretch all on the back line of the straight leg. You're going to be stretching out your hamstring and your calves. The more you pull your toes back, the more you're going to feel that calf stretch. It's really good. You're going to feel that stretch right behind the knee of the straight leg. That's normal. You want that. Remembering to keep the long spine, opening up the sit bones, making sure that your knee is over your middle toes for nice alignment. Stretching for as long as you need. Well, you know, somewhere in between 15 to 30 seconds. And that's it. Nicely done. For this stretch, you want to stand with your feet just about shoulder width apart in a relaxed stance. You're going to go ahead and roll down through the spine, softening the knees a little bit so you're not locking out your elbow joints. Rolling down as far as you can without your knees bending. However far that is for you is absolutely fine. If you can't touch the floor, that's okay. Continuing to roll down, letting your head release, your neck release, your shoulders release. You're going to feel your hamstrings stretching. You may feel the muscles of your spine stretching. That's good. You do want to check to see where the weight is in your feet. You do not want to be all the way back on your heels like this. You do want to feel like you're standing on the hole of your foot, the tripod of your foot. Keeping the legs straight, but the knees soft, so you are not locking out your knee joints. Really settling into the stretch. If you can't touch the floor,
but you want to be able to really relax into the stretch. You can bring the floor up to you, and it'll look like this. You can use whatever you have at home for it to be the right height for you, whether it's an ottoman, a pillow, a chair, some books, whatever works, it's all good. This is just a nice way for you to really relax into the stretch. You want to see if you can be in the stretch for 15 to 30 seconds, and when you're ready, engage in your abs and slowly come up so that you don't get the dizzies. You do want to feel engaged in your abs as you roll up, stacking your spine. Head is the last to arrive. Nicely done. For this stretch, you're gonna have a wider stance. The wider your legs are, the more intense the stretch will be, so you wanna decide for yourself what feels right. Again, you're gonna roll down through the spine, rolling down as far as you can, and you're gonna feel that stretch get into the inner thighs now, stretching out the adductors. Again, checking to see where the weight is on your feet. You want to be over your feet, keeping your knees a little soft so you're not locking out your knee joint. Neck fully relaxed, shoulders relaxed, breathing into it, trying to gently deepen into the stretch with each breath. The stretch should feel good. Really try to let your upper body relax. Checking where the weight is in your feet, checking to see if you're locking out your knee joints. Your neck should be very relaxed, shoulders relaxed. And then when you're ready to come up, engage in your abs, thinking navel to spine. Try not to lock your knees out when you roll up, rolling up through the spine, stacking yourself on the spine. Head is the last to arrive. Whew, that feels good. Nicely done. All right, you did it. Excellent. Give yourself some props. Stretching is so good for you, and you did it. You cared for yourself today. I love that. If you have any questions about these stretches or you're looking for some modifications, leave a comment below. I'm happy to help you. So FYI, this is part 4 of 5. You can access part 5 in the link in the description below, or possibly at the end of the video. It'll be waiting for you whenever you're ready, and I will meet you there. See you soon. Are you ready for exclusive content, early access to content, and other perks? Join us on Patreon. Click on the link in the description of this post for more. Special shout out to my Vital 7 stars. Thank you for making this video possible.